Hello and welcome to your intermediate strength and balance class today. Before we start, my name's Emma. I'm a health and wellbeing coach here at Vitaminds, and I will be taking you through your session today. So before we start, just making sure that we have a mat available, or if you don't have a mat, that's fine, as long as you've got a soft surface you can come down to when we go down to the floor. Also making sure we've got some water nearby. Also the water bottle will come in handy for one of our exercises, or if you've got a tin of beans or something, a little weight, that's fine as well, because we'll be trying to incorporate that through the session. Obviously, if you don't have anything, that's fine as well, because we can just use gravity. Okay, so we've got our equipment. Make sure we've got enough room around us as well, so we've got enough room to move about a little bit and nothing in the way, so we can hit ourselves. And also making sure that if it is a warm room, making sure we've got some windows open and possibly some doors just to keep ventilation, and obviously the water as well for yourselves to keep yourself hydrated throughout the session. Also, just if you feel dizzy or unwell at all, please stop what you're doing. If you do feel better, obviously come back into the session. And again, if you feel any pain or discomfort throughout the session as well, stop what you're doing. If you want to come back in, that's fine as well, or maybe just take the range of movement a little bit smaller. So do what you can. I will give some alternatives throughout the session as well. And most importantly, enjoy your session. Okay, so we're going to start off with a warm-up. So we're going to start off with our feet shoulder width apart. We're going to check our postures. So we're going to bring our shoulders back and down. We're going to draw our belly buttons into our spines and look forward. And we're going to keep our feet hip width apart. So that's our little posture check to start. And then from there, we're going to get a bit of mobility through the neck. So what I want you to do, I want you to twist over to one side, so looking over to one side, over one shoulder, come back to the centre, and then we're going to look over to the other side, back to the centre, and again, over to one side, back to the centre, and the other side, and back to the centre. Good, just a few more times. Take the range of movement as far that you feel comfortable. Good, a couple more. And making this one the last one. And back to the centre. Well done. Okay, taking your chin down to your chest this time. Coming back to the centre. Taking your eyes up to the ceiling. Back to the centre. And again. Down. Back to the centre. Up. Back to the centre again. Taking it as far that you feel comfortable. Any pain or discomfort, stop what you're doing or make that range a little bit smaller. Good. One more either side. And making this one our last one. And looking forward. Excellent. Okay, moving on to mobilizing the shoulders. So rolling the shoulders up and down. So up to our ears, round and back around. So we're taking them backwards. So we're trying to take them backwards rather than forwards to try and improve our postures, opening up the chest. Good. A couple more here. And making this one our last one. And relaxing those arms down. Excellent. Okay, elbows leading this time. So bigger circles with the arms. So we're leading with those elbows, just bringing those arms back. Again, if you feel there's any pain or discomfort or you can't quite get that range of movement, that's fine as well. Just go as far that you feel comfortable. Good. A couple more here. Lovely. And one more time. And relaxing down. Okay, one more time. Big circles there. So big circles with the arms. Coming back and down. Again, if the range of movement is too much for you, make those circles a little bit smaller. Good. Just a few more here. Lovely. And making this one our last one. And relaxing those arms down. Excellent. Okay. Moving on to our spine then. So again, feet shoulder width apart. We're going to stand up tall, roll the shoulders back and down, and this time we're gliding down one of our legs. Then we're going to come back to the centre, and then we're going to glide down the other leg. Good. coming back to the centre, and again, gliding down, back to the centre, and the other side, gliding down. So we get some movement through those spines. Lovely. Couple more here. Good. Make this your last one. And relaxing forward. Okay. Bending our knees very slightly, palms facing up, as if we've got a tray on our hands. And then we're just going to twist over to one side, back to the centre, and twist into the other side. So hips are facing forward, so just making that spine move. Good. A few more here. Excellent. Couple more. Last one. And we're facing forward. Good. We're going to do a bit of chest mobility as well, or chest dynamic stretching. So all I want you to do is bring your hands out to the side and back again. Have a look from the side. We're squeezing the shoulder blades together and back in. So really squeeze in as you come back. Good. A few more here. Good. One more time. This time I want you to do it diagonally if you can manage it. So really getting some movement through our joints, getting our chest moving. Excellent, upper body moving. A few more here. Lovely, preparing our body ready for our main exercise. Good, a couple more. And one more time. And relax. Okay, so we'll be using our legs as well today. So I want to just do a few squats as well, but we're going to keep them shallow because it is just the warm up. So feet shoulder width apart, bending our knees very slightly. I'm going to show from the side. We're going to pretend we're sitting down in a chair and we're coming back up. So just a little small movement here. So here, back up. So roll the shoulders back and down, eyes facing forward, hands on hips if you want to. So get some movement through those legs. Good. Just a few more here. Lovely. Good. A couple more. 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done. To finish off then, we're just going to little twist side to side. Good, really twisting through our bodies. Good. And relax those arms down. Excellent, okay. Always have a drink whenever you need one throughout the session, but obviously there are bits within the session where you can grab a drink while you're listening to me for the next exercise. Okay, so we've got 6 exercises. We're going to try and do them for 30 seconds on, 30 seconds rest, and we're going to repeat them twice each. Okay, so first one, we're coming down to the floor. We're going to do a press up. So have a little look first. Nice and easy coming down to our floor. Now, with our hands, we want to make sure our hands are underneath or further, slightly further apart than our shoulder width apart. We're on our knees if we want to. And from here, just making sure our chest, when it comes down, is coming down in between our hands. So have a look. So we're here. That's our box press up, okay? If you want to make it slightly harder, take the knees back a bit and we're dropping down. So you can see that we're increasing a bit more body weight through the exercise, so making it a little bit harder. So you're coming down, chest to the floor, and back up again, making sure the elbows are slightly bent as we come up, okay? And if you're feeling really fit, we're coming up onto our toes, so making sure we can keep that good posture, nice strong back. Bring your chest down to the floor and back up, so full press up. So if you're really struggling to get down to the floor and you don't like that exercise, I will give you an alternative. You can do a wall press. So same principle, but we're going to use a wall instead. So your hands are in the same position. So have a look at my arms. So we're here. So that's where your arms need to be against the wall. So you put your arms against the wall, hands against the wall, sorry. The further in you've got your feet, the easier the exercise is. So the further out you take your feet, the harder the exercise is. So have a look. So our feet are here and we're here. Or take them back a bit further and we're here. Okay? The choice is yours. So find the exercise that's best suited to you. Have a go the first time round. If you find it too easy, step it up to the next exercise or the harder version. Or if you find it too hard, drop it down to the next or the easier version. Okay, are we ready? Okay, so you've got 30 seconds on, 30 seconds rest, and repeat. So twice through. Okay, so I'm going to go for the medium or the medium exercise. Okay, so I'm going to take my hands wider than my mat because my mat isn't quite wide enough for my press up position for my hands. So I'm going to take my hands wider than my mat. I'm going to drop my body weight forward and I'm going to move my hands forward because I want to make sure my chest is going to come down in between my hands. When it comes down, now when you get down to the floor, making sure that you've got a nice right angle between the wrist and your elbow joint, and then push yourself back up to starting position. Okay, so we've got 30 seconds. Are we ready? In the positions we want to. Tummies are in nice and tight, nice strong position. Ready? 3, 2, 1, off we go. So down and up, down and up. Eyes are facing down to the floor. Chest is coming all the way down to the floor if you can. Good, keeping the elbows slightly bent as we come up to the starting position. Good, keep it going, do as many as you can here. Excellent effort. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, sit back. Have a little rest here. So we've got 30 seconds rest, and then we're going to do it again. Have a little drink if you need one at this point, up to you. I always find it's a good time to grab a drink. Okay, so if you found the exercise too easy, make it harder. If you found it too easy, make it too hard, drop it down a notch. Okay, are we ready for our second time? Okay, get yourselves ready in those positions. 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Down and up. Nice, slow, controlled. Good, all the way down. All the way up. Eyes facing down to the floor. Good, keep going, we're doing well. Stay with it. Tummies in tight. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Sit back on those heels. Lovely, sitting ourselves up. Excellent effort. Okay, so we've done our press ups. We're going to move on to our next exercise. So slowly get yourselves back up. So our next exercise is going to be a single leg squat. So with a warm up, we did both legs, but in this one, we're going to do single leg. So all I want you to do, you're going to make sure if you're on your mat, make sure that you're safe on your mat and it's not going to wobble around. You're going to take 1 foot forward. So your leg you're going to work is the one behind, okay? And then you're going to sit down and come back up again. So it's almost like this leg isn't here, but it's just there to balance you in front. Now have a look at your knee as well. Make sure your knee isn't wobbling in and out. Try and use that leg and keep that knee facing forward as much as you can. Okay, are we ready? 30 seconds on this leg and then 30 seconds on the other. Ready? 3, 2, 1, off we go. So down nice and slowly. We're challenging our balance as well by going single. Good, and strength as well because we're working those muscles. Good. Keep it going. We're doing really well. Stay with it. Do as many as you can. If you need to have a rest, have a rest. Good. Keep going. Shoulders back and down. Draw the belly button in. Keep going for me. Watch me from the side as well. So I'm sitting down, coming up. Might be a bit wobbly, that's fine as well, because we are challenging our balance. 3, 2, 1, and up. So that gets your heart rate up as well, doesn't it? Because it's working your big muscle groups, so your heart's being used as well, which is good. So, other side. You're going to find as well that one side might be stronger than the other, or one side balances better than the other. That's okay, because we aren't symmetrical. However, it's good to know which side is weaker than the other, or not as balanced as the other, so we can really work on that side and try and improve it as much as possible. Okay, are we ready? Second side. 3, 2, 1, off you go. So if you use your eyes to gaze at something in front of you that should try and help your balance, So just find a spot on the floor in front. Good. Sit right back into that exercise. Watch those knees are still facing forward. Good. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent effort. So give those legs a little shake. Probably found that hard this time because it's a bit more challenging from those double leg squats. So have a little breather, and then we're going to repeat on both sides again. So one more set on each side. If you need to rest this one out, that's fine, okay? You can always build up to work in 2 sets. Okay, are we ready? Going back to that first leg. Can we remember which one we did first? No, it doesn't matter. We can do the other one in a minute. That's fine as well. Okay, so leg in front, concentrating on the spot on the floor in front of you. 3, 2, 1, squatting down and up. Good. Sit right back into those heels. Lovely. Keep going. Excellent effort. Good. My legs are starting to wobble a bit. Balance isn't that great, obviously. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent effort. Okay, swapping legs. Other leg coming forward, using the other leg to swap through. Are we ready? Find that spot on the floor. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Oh, I think this is definitely my better side. Have you found your better side yet, or when you're balancing better on? Good, keep going. Lovely, stay with it. Good. Keep going, keep going. Nice and slow, controlled. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent effort. Give those legs a shake. Grab a drink now if you need one. So we've finished those squats. Okay, second exercise complete. Are we ready for our third one? So this is the point where we need our water bottle or our tin of beans or a small weight, or as I said before, you don't have to use it. So what we're going to do a deadlift using our water bottle on the same leg or the opposite, whatever's easiest for you. Is easier if you've got opposite. So when you're working with one leg, you keep it on the other side. It is easier on that side. If you keep it on the same, obviously, it's a lot harder. Okay, so your choice. You don't have to use a water bottle if you don't want to. To make it easier as well, you can bring that water bottle across to the leg that's working, so that should stabilise you a bit better as well. Okay, so have a little look first. The deadlift is, so our squat is where we stick our bums out and we sit back into a chair position. This one, as our arm goes down, our leg comes up, but we're hinging from the hips this time. So you're hinging with almost like a straight leg. So keep the knees slightly bent in this leg here, but if you can, as straight as possible. And then you're hinging up, so you're hinging up. Okay, we're gonna have a go, all right? 30 seconds on each side. So, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, off you go. So hinging forward, coming back up, eyes gazing down to the floor, challenging our balance here. Hand on hip if you want to, your choice. Wobbly wobbly. Good, keep it going. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent effort. Quite a challenging exercise, but let's see if there's a difference on the other side. So, other leg is coming up this time. So change your water bottle over to the other side. Are we ready? Leg is coming back behind us, so take that leg back behind you so you know that's going to go up whilst the arm comes down. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, off we go. Good. Eyes gazing down to a spot again, so we're challenging our balance. Take the arm out to the side if you need to as well, that's fine. Or hand on your hip, whatever works for you. Good, are we still hinging? Hinging from those hips forward. Good, so tilting forward. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Okay, so we've done both legs. We're going to repeat it one more time on each side. Are we ready? Take that leg back. Take that arm across. Ready to lean forward. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So down and back up. Good. Down and back up. Really hinging from those hips. Good. Excellent. Keep it going. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Swapping sides. So the leg forward. Get ready. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Or you can do the same. It might be a little bit harder, but up to you. Ready. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Coming up and down. Good. That's it. Hinging forward and up. Good. Nice and slow and controlled, because we really want to work that balance as well. We're challenging our balance. Tummies are drawn in. Oh, bit wobbly there. Keep going. Really good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent effort. Okay, let's drop that water bottle down, have a little rest, and this time we're going back down to our mat. So have a little look while you rest. So this time I want you to come into hands and knees. So you want your hips and your knees in line, and then you want your wrists and shoulders in line. That's the body position you want to start yourselves in. Tummies are drawn in nice and tightly to the spine. And then we're going to lift opposite arm, opposite legs. Have a look. We're reaching out. It's a nice straight position. Eyes facing down to the mat. And then we're coming back to the center. And then you're going to swap over. Really try and reach away. So reach that hand, reach that foot away. And come back down. So we're reaching and come back down. Okay? So that's the easiest version. If you want to make this a little bit harder, have a look. You're going to come out from there. You're coming out to the side. So your whole body, your body stays in line, but your hand and your your hands and your leg are coming out to the side slightly and coming back down. So have another look. We're reaching out and then slightly to the side, back to the center, back down. So choose the one you feel. So try the first version first. If you find that easy, then challenge yourself a little bit in the second set. If you find you're getting very wobbly on the second one and your whole body is twisting, then stick to the first one, because we just want to challenge the balance slightly and a bit of coordination, because obviously we're trying to lift opposite arm, opposite leg. Are we ready? 30 seconds. Ready? So hands under shoulders, knees under hips, tummies are in. 3, 2, 1. Lift, squeeze, push away, hold for a second, back down. So nice controlled movements. So don't rush it. Good. Excellent effort. Stay with it. Good. Eyes still facing down. Nice and slowly. Good. 2 more. Make sure you finish off each arm and leg. One more time. And come back down. And relax. Well done. So that's one set. We're going to do one more. So 30 seconds, and then we're going to do one more set. If you find that, well, you can try the other option now. If you're finding you're struggling with it, please come back to that other exercise, because we can always build up to that harder version. All right? Are we ready? Get yourselves ready in your positions. 3, 2, 1. Lifting up. Now this is when you come out to the side, come back to the centre, back down. If you don't want to do this and you're wobbling a little bit, then come back to just going up, in front and the back. Good. Make sure you've got enough room around you to do this exercise as well. Good. Keep it going, you've got a couple more here. Lovely. Make this your last one. And relaxing back. Excellent. Okay, we're coming back up to standing. Okay, so we've done 4 exercises today, and we've actually going to go into our stretches now, but we can always add these other exercises in again. So, starting off with some stretches then, so we're going to take our hands into our lower back, drawing the elbows together behind you. So we're stretching out our chest. Have a look from the side. So I'm pushing my chest out and drawing the elbows together. Good, hold it there. 3, 2, 1, and relaxing, taking one arm across, holding below or above the elbow joint. So we're stretching out our shoulders now. Drop the shoulders back and down, looking forward. Well done. And swapping over. Good. And coming back down. Okay, so we've done some stretches for the upper body. Now going to lower body. So you're going to take one leg forwards, one leg back. Drop that back heel into the floor and lean forward onto that front leg. Making sure we've got a nice straight line from our head down to our foot and our back heel is pushed into that floor. Excellent effort. Nice controlled breathing. And slowly swap it over. Leaning forward. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Coming up. Okay, this time we're going to stretch the front of our legs. So this one. No, I lied. This one. Bringing our leg up, holding around our foot, around our trouser leg, or just holding the leg up. And you can take the other arm out to the side to balance you out. Have a look from the side for me. So as you can see, I'm standing up tall, so try not to hinge forward. Stand up tall, and if you want to bring the hip flexor into the front of the leg that goes over the hip, push that hip forward. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, swapping legs. Bring the other leg up this time. Hold it there. Good. Breathing in through the nose, next to the mouth. And release. Okay, taking one leg forward straight, bend your knee. We're going to hinge from those hips forward. So we're stretching out the hamstrings at the top of the leg. Leaning on your bent leg or holding on to the tops of your legs here. Okay, try not to lean on your straight leg because it's quite vulnerable because you've got a straight knee. So try and lean on the bent knee or just holding at the top here. And swapping over. 3, 2, 1, and back up. Well done. Okay, so we've stretched out our lower body and we've stretched out our upper body. So all I want you to do is have a little twist side to side and then give yourself a big clap. Thank you very much for attending the session today.